I done.
So what you guys will realize is people will start giving you their excuses before they even start using the machine. It's because they've heard something, or alkaline water is bullshit or whatever. People always use the excuses. So our whole lives have been subjected to excuses. Why haven't you done your homework? Oh, they'll get my homework. Why haven't you done this? Oh, this happened.
Sometimes you actually got to catch your excuses. Specifically the excuse I hate having enough time.
Yeah.
Well, technically speaking, everyone's got this 24 hours in a day. All it means is that you're not spending your time right. That's what it means.
Yeah.
That's all
or
it
you're
means.
procrastinating and you know what you should do, but you're not.
Yeah. Because everyone's got 24 hours in a day. Every single person, unless God takes the life away from them within that 24 hours. But besides that, everyone's got it. And when someone tells you you haven't got enough time, it's what are you pointing at? Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So just an excuse, like everyone's got 24 hours a day, and most likely when someone's got enough time, that means they're spending the time wrong. That's what I mean. They're spending their time wrong. And I'm pretty sure if you dig into it and if they don't attack you, you can always say, okay, man, cut out that Netflix. Everyone watches Netflix. Every single person watches Netflix.
Yep.
Instead of jumping on YouTube, listening to music, you can do this. I'm pretty sure you probably wasted about minimum half an hour a day listening to music, but it doesn't even benefit you. This can benefit you.
What we started to do is, at the beginning of our journey, we stopped listening to music in the morning. I don't have sounds on my thing. Why is it coming up as sounds? Sorry, if you guys are hearing that sound, it's not meant to at all. So that when we first started our journey, instead of listening to music in the morning, what we started to do is we started listening to motivational podcasts. Now, as we started, exactly. So our kids would listen to these podcasts. Now, half the time our kids wouldn't understand what the hell these guys are going on about.
Then eventually we learn that music can be like I am affirmations. If you keep, eventually, like when a song catches your attention, you keep saying it.
Yeah.
That becomes I am affirmations. That means eventually your subconscious mind picks it up.
Yeah.
And if something negative, eventually your subconscious mind picks it up. So it's very, very dangerous.
Yeah. So in the mornings, I'll just give you guys a bit of an insight. Abbas and I go drop off the kids together. So like last year or the year before, like probably like 6 to 8 months between, like in between our, like when we started, we woke up really late. We had a crappy morning. We just jumped in the car, and we didn't have time to hook up the Bluetooth. It didn't really cross our mind, so we just put it on the radio. The first song that came on the radio is I Want to Die. That's literally what the guy was saying. I want to die. I want to cry.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I wasn't listening to it at first. I wasn't really paying attention. And then my daughter, because she likes to sing, she just likes to sing along to everything, she started to say it as well. I was like, what the freaking hell are we listening to? And I didn't realize that I was looking like, what kind of idiot would make a freaking song about wanting to freaking die?
Yeah.
Now, the perspective obviously comes down to the shitty morning that we had. That's a different story. But
hey, Sefa, I agree because like I don't really watch TV, and then when I turned on this TV, it was all like this shit stuff.
Who's that?
Lisa's
lost weight. Lisa's lost weight.
Yeah, Lisa's lost weight.
No, I haven't. Not yet. It just started the challenge.
Oh, you lost weight?
Yeah, I've lost weight.
Not yet.
Yeah, you lost weight.
Accept it.
All right, thank you.
But yeah, so
I agree.
Yeah, it just becomes an affirmation. It becomes stuff that they listen to.
Yeah.
Like, and with subconsciously that song will be in your head. So we're like, there is no way I'm ever going to listen to music in the morning because this is going to shape the whole day. Can you imagine a 3-year-old saying, I want to die, I want to die, I want to cry? What the hell? So I started obviously using it as motivational podcast, like no excuses. I don't care how late you are. That's the first thing that happens as soon as you get into the car. And then our kids have kind of understood because they're older, a little bit more older now, they've understood who we listen to. So now they're like, Mum, put this person on, or Mum, put this person on. And then they basically, their favorite saying is, I can, I will, I must.
Yeah, they love saying that. Like,
so whenever they hear something,
like even like if they can't open a banana or anything, they're like, I can, I will, I must. They keep trying until I open it.
And even in our household, like they know there's 3 phrases we're not allowed to say. I can't. We're not allowed to say I can't. We're not allowed to say no. And we're not allowed to say it's hard. We're just not allowed. It's banned in our house.
It's like swearing.
It's basically like swearing. We treat it like swearing. We swear all the time because we have a very expressive vocabulary. But these are some of the phrases that we're not allowed to say. So just the aspect of where your mindset is and how you're trying to shape your kid's mindset, it goes a long way. Because think about your mindset, your scarcity mindset. It comes from your parents. I guarantee you, in the morning, if you're Arab, you probably listen to Najwa Karam or freaking Faris Karam or some shit, right? So you would have grown up with that type of mentality. You also would have grown up with your parents' money mindset and their scarcity mindset and their negative mindset. That's basically because they didn't realize the power of what they say and what they do, and you've literally been subjected to it, so you think it's normal. So if you guys have kids, think about what you guys are teaching them, what you guys are opening up to them, and allowing things to kind of be okay in your household. Okay? So if you, for example, use your excuses as a way to get away from what you're supposed to be doing.
So excuses, I'll go back, it has like lying, correct?
Yes.
Because what's the name talk about it today? How do you speak about it today? Because why people lie is because once upon a time they told the truth and they got in trouble for it. So sometimes our kids tell us the truth and obviously get punished for it. So they rather lie so they can get away with it. You know, how much times have we been punished for my own parents, for telling the truth, but we got in trouble for it?
Yeah.
So eventually it's like, you know what, I rather lie
and not get in trouble for it.
and not get in trouble for it. So that's where it comes from as well.
Yeah.
Like, give me some more as well.
So with the excuses as well, it's not only is that an affirmation, but it kind of allows it to be okay, like lying to be okay. It's an excuse. Like sometimes, like when Abbas like, have you done this? I'm like, no, but if I say I haven't, he's gonna yell at me. So I'm like, oh, I forgot. It's just natural. That's how it's normal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just don't want to get I just don't want to get told off. But we don't realize that we're actually we're cutting ourselves short. And we don't realize it. Just because we don't get punished now, we don't mean we're gonna get freaking punished later. Do you know what I mean? So excuses come into attack with everything. So within the first month or two, I can usually tell people, we can call people out on their bullshit so easily.
Yeah.
The biggest excuses, I don't have the time. I have personal issues. Bullshit.
Everyone's got personal issues. I've got my own personal issues as well.
Yeah.
I went to Turkey and fixed it.
Yeah. Okay. My dog's sick or...
Brady's dog got shot and he still woke up to a meeting.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if you guys know. Okay. So 4 months into our journey, someone stole our Rio, like our Bamacore.
Our mascot.
Our mascot. Someone actually stole him from us. I was so depressed for 2 weeks.
We didn't stop.
But we didn't stop.
We were actually depressed for 13 days because we got him back on 13. Yeah, 13.
But it's the fact that we didn't use it as an excuse. When I broke my wrist, yes, I respected my body. Yes, we still continue to do work. I used to be, when I was had gallstone issues.
No, so we're actually more grateful, but we actually can continue work.
Yes.
We're actually more grateful.
Yeah. Like when I used to have really bad gallstone attacks. I used to basically be on the drip in the hospital, pumping me with morphine so I don't feel the pain. And I used to be getting sign-ups. Won't stop. I never stopped. Because my goals are bigger than my excuses. So when you guys tell me your excuses, or Abbas your excuses,
believe me, everyone has their own excuses.
Yeah.
Like we all, me at all people, most likely, there's probably about 3-4 people right now that can't even understand what I'm saying. So believe me, I probably have the biggest excuse out of every single one of them.
Yeah. Like, and the funny thing is, the only person that can understand, could understand him, I can understand him now, was his family and me. And he used to get pissed off, so he never used to talk.
That's why I'm so quiet.
No, I'm actually being serious. He was so subjected to think, I don't even listen to him. I can't even hear him.
Yeah,
I can't even listen, I understand him. So he never used to talk. So he let his excuses as a kid allow him to be objectified. Me, people used to tell me you're too loud, so I used to shut the freaking hell up.
Yeah.
Complete opposite. They used to tell him to shut. Actually, they used to tell him to shut up. They used to tell me
No,
to
which
quiet
slow
down.
down.
Slow down. They used to quiet down. That's the thing. Now, if you listen to these excuses, if you listen to your excuses, what happened? I'm going to go into this because it's actually a part
So
of
what
the next
happens is
part.
it becomes your excuses, and eventually you manifest it.
Yes.
So eventually you accept this because people told you something, told you that this is what you are, and eventually you keep hearing it so much times. Eventually you go, you know what, they're right. So eventually you just accept it and you manifest it, and that's what happens to you in reality. But you can always flip it in reverse. So you know what, I can fix this. Okay, it's a problem. It's true. It's a problem. We can fix this.
Every problem has a solution.
Every single problem has a solution.
Everything has a solution. Everything. So like the other day, sorry, Ryan, I'm just gonna I use you as an example. Ryan messaged me. She's like, the kids haven't left me alone today. I'm gonna start tomorrow. I'm like, no, start right after the meeting.
I was just about to give you that what's it called?
I thought you were follow Tupac. I thought you were follow Tupac. Tupac says no one's guaranteed tomorrow. No man's
Yeah, right. Don't bring Tupac in between us, all right?
When we talk about Tupac, I can talk about Tupac right now as well. I used to love him, but he's a sellout. Who knows heavies? I'm pretty sure every single one of you guys know at least one person that's heavy, or that's a millionaire, that's a billionaire. Every single millionaire doesn't act like they got it. They got it, so you don't know that they got it. But eventually, like surprised that someone thought like, that guy's a millionaire or billionaire. It's like, oh my God, drives a Yaris. Like, oh. That means when someone really has something, doesn't need to prove it. Tupac, which is my favorite rapper till now, I must say, but if it was really a thug, why would he have a tattoo on his body saying thug life? You get what I'm trying to say? If he's a thug, he doesn't need to prove it. Makes sense? If you go back to his history, Brendan's got a baby, the mama, but all of a sudden he went military. But people have their own excuses, like he got shot, he flipped, blah, blah, blah. But in the day, if you're really a thug, you need to prove it. I've never seen someone out there say, you know what, I'm a drug dealer, I saw this, I saw that, and go brag about it. They don't go put it on their body. If you got it, you've got it. If you don't got it, you have to try and prove it. That's what I say to Tupac now, because I'm more wiser.
I'm just going to touch on that because that's actually a very good point. That's actually a very important point. The first thing when people jump into this business is they tell either their loved ones or their family, right? We all did it. We all told our loved ones, we all told our family, okay? We all did it. Yes, we did. Yes? Okay. Yes. The first thing they say is it's not going to work. First thing you say back to them is I'm going to prove it to you. Who gives a shit? I had 3 people message me after last Thursday night's Marketing Mechanics, the Aussie one, saying, can you show me proof that the Olympics is going to be sponsored by Energy? I go, I don't have proof. You can look it up on the internet. If it's not on the internet, Cynthia Bugatti herself told us. Okay? They're like, oh, but how am I going to prove it to my family? I don't give a freaking hell. This is what I know. Choose to believe it or choose not to believe it. I don't give a shit. So the first thing you guys say when someone says it doesn't work is I'm going to prove it to you. Who gives a shit? The only person that you're going to prove it to is yourself. Because if you believe them, that means you don't believe them. And that just means you're just wasting your money.
Exactly. It goes back to, if you really got it, you don't need to prove it.
Exactly.
You don't need to prove it.
Exactly.
I remember back in the day, we used to get very offended when someone used to write negative comments. We used to actually affect us.
Now we laugh.
Now, we don't even laugh anymore. It's so weird. Like we got one today, we got one yesterday. It doesn't even affect us. Actually, it doesn't at all. Like at all.
So right now, guys, if
that's
you
because
guys,
we got it.
Yeah.
We didn't need to prove them.
Yeah. Right now, if you think about it right now, and I want you guys to be honest with me. Like I want you to be completely and utterly honest, and I want you to nod if you guys agree. If someone was to type on your wall, on your page, that you guys are the biggest scam artists, call you out for your bullshit, call you out for every insecurity, like they'll call him out for his insecurity, which is his speech. They'll call me out for my insecurity, which is my looks and my personality. If someone was to call you out on your page right now, would you guys get offended? Honestly. Honestly, like think about it right now. Because if you do, this is, people are telling me no, but I guarantee you, if someone was to do it, you're like, these motherfuckers, I'm gonna kill this grog. Who the hell do you think you are? I'm gonna go find who you are.
Brody even said it took him about 9 months to stop getting offended. It took him about 9 months. Brody used to, like, if someone used to call him this, call him that, he used to follow him, actually go back to the page, find out who they're going out with, and go start talking to their missus. Brody used to take offense to it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, it takes time to master this, and
so,
sometimes people might catch you off guard.
Yeah. And
you might have a shit day, you might take it on them.
Yeah. And what you guys want to do is you want to aim. Your first aim of mentality is not to get offended when someone gives you their 2 cents. Because if someone calls you a scam artist, it's just because they are in a scam. They're in the 40-40-40 scam. Work 40 hours a week for 40% of your paycheck to retire.
Over 40%.
Over 40% of your life to retire on 40% of your income.
Yeah, they waste the 40% of their life. That's exactly what it is.
That's basically, they're in a scam. So in that instance, that's what you guys should be aiming for. Okay? You want to say anything else about excuses? Because I'm about to go to habits. Okay. So let's talk about your habits. So how many of you guys every single day, without a fail, listen to affirmations?
Habits is so important. People seek success. What you need to seek is habits. Change your habits. The success is just habits. Repeat it, eventually becomes natural.
Yep.
So don't seek, automatically success overnight. Seek habits.
Yep.
So, change your habits eventually, then, it will lead to something else, and it will lead to something else. And eventually, when you get rid of your 9-to-5 job, say, okay, man, that's one habit gone. What else can I do? In that 8-9 hours of me working?
Remind you that habit's hard to get rid of.
Yeah.
It's really hard to get rid of.
If that's what you want, that was one of my goals. Doesn't mean it's one of your goals.
You know why it's difficult though to get rid of the 9-to-5? Because for as long as you guys have remember, if you guys are a 90s kid.
Even when I quit, my dad wants me to go back to security. He goes, what are you doing? He goes, you're comfortable, you've been there for ages. You're standing your ass the whole day and talking what to do and stuff. That's not what I want.
Yeah. So when you guys, the reason why it's so hard to get out of the 9-to-5 is because you're no longer expecting that paycheck. Who do you rely on? Yourself. That's why it's so hard. Because we're so dependent on being dependent. You tell yourself you're independent. No, my friend, you're dependent. Because you're still waiting for a paycheck. The only paycheck we wait for is when we make a sale. That's the paycheck that we wait for. If we don't have no sales, we can't pay our rent.
But guess what? Keep us hungry.
Exactly.
And that's why we work 24/7. It's either the lion or the gazelle. So what happens if the lion hasn't eaten the whole day? It's like, I gotta get to sleep now. It's like, no, the gazelle came out at this time, so I gotta go work at this time.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what time it is, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, you gotta work. People want to become entrepreneurs, but like Gary Vee says, no one works on Sundays.
No. Okay. So your habits, like what I was saying to you, how many of you guys, it's a boy. How many of you guys listen to affirmations every single day? Be honest. One. Okay.
Is it stuck in your head yet? Has it really stuck in your head? Like during the day, you're just talking to yourself, you're doing dishes, just talking to yourself?
Yeah.
I'm sticking it in my daughter's ear.
Nice. That's what we did. Yeah.
We should really do breakfast.
Yes. So affirmations every day. How many of you guys journal what you want to achieve out of every single day? How many people do that? No one? Okay, so let's think. That's another habit. How many people read every day? Every day. Every day without a fail, even if it's 10 minutes.
Does
Arabic count?
Everything.
All right, yeah.
Fun fact about that is if you go back to probably about 200-300 years ago, 80% of the stuff that was actually written was actually in Arabic. Like algorithm is actually an Arabic word, and Arab invented it.
Comes from the word algebra.
Yeah.
Algebra.
Yeah,
same
algebra.
concept.
Yeah. So algorithm, same thing.
Yeah.
It's an Arab thing.
Yep.
So once upon a time, it was one Arab that started this whole library thing. Exactly the guy that started algebra.
Yeah.
So yeah. I thought I'd throw it in.
So we got.
But once upon a time, Arabs were the most down people to look at. Like even when Alexander the Great, wherever he went, he took over everywhere. When he came across the Arabs, like these guys fighting for each other, we didn't need to take over. But it doesn't mean nothing until obviously it changed.
We never knew to know how to read.
Yeah, out of what 10,000, 15,000 population inside that area, was only like 2 people who knew how to read.
Yeah.
That's how dumb Arabs were back in the day. They used to bury girls from birth. Talk about dumbasses, yeah.
It just comes to the fact, like, listen, these are the habits of a successful person. You journal every day. You do affirmations every single day. You write your goals every single day. You read a book every single day. And you wake up early every single day. Now, if you have kids and they wake up at 7 a.m., guess what time you wake up? 6. Okay? These are the habits that you guys need to instill into your life in order for you guys to be successful. But habits go even deeper than that. What do you even think about? Go back into here. Think about what you consciously think about and things that you subconsciously think about.
You know what's very, very important? I can tell you you're very passionate.
Yeah.
Napoleon Hill, How to Earn Your Mind. It is so important to own your mind.
I
If you
also
don't
love
own
the
your
other
mind,
book as well.
the interview with the devil.
One. That's my favorite.
Oh, that's hectic. Interview with the devil by Napoleon Hill as well.
It's so good. Like,
So good. It tells you everything. This was written way before all of us were born.
yeah.
It just to show you that nothing's changed.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed.
So going back, so I'm going to explain to you guys the conscious and the subconscious. The conscious habits that we have is the thoughts that we think about, that we know about. So I'm going to go to the shops because I know I need to go to the shops, because if I don't, my kids won't eat. That's a conscious thought. A subconscious thought is right now, if I say the word money, what's the word that comes to you? Associate yourself with the word money. Shit, I gotta pay bills. That's a subconscious mind. That's a subconscious thought, because that subconscious thought is tied to, and this goes back to my mentorship.
It's funny how you said that, because when I mentioned money to my dad, anyway, like he has a bit of it, he doesn't like it, because the first thing comes to his mind, which I had a conversation, which I've never told you, is he hates it. Why? It's because he didn't have money. Because don't forget, when his mum died, they sent her to Syria for such a small operation.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't afford it in Lebanon, they sent her to Syria apparently, because she's naturally Syrian.
Yeah.
And they took a body part out of her body. But that's how easy it was to take someone's life back in those days.
Yeah.
So it was not for all, just a little minor operation, but someone paid for something from inside her body.
So he associated that thought, that negative.
If he had money, he still would have had his mum.
Yeah. So he associated, so this is actually exactly what I was going to talk about. This is what I talk about in my mentorship when I go down to the basic. So the negative aspect of, say, for example, money, okay, comes and stems from the aspect of, right? Shit, freaking hate money. That feeling comes from that traumatic event that you tie back everything to. So that's a subconscious thought that you guys have. What about business?
But if you flip this, if I had money, she wouldn't,
Yes.
Yes. It's the lack of money is the real.
Exactly. So you're
I've never heard anyone rob a bank for Rolls Royce or something like that.
Yeah. So I might
use like a shitty ass Corolla, or
yeah.
It's never like with a £500 car.
Yeah.
Ever.
So I'm gonna I might confuse you guys when I say this. So how do you make a conscious thought a subconscious thought, and a subconscious thought a conscious thought? How do you change your subconscious thought? You feed it conscious thoughts with your affirmations. So if my negative mindset, you understood it, yeah? You understood it? If my money mindset is money is the root of all evil.
Guess what it is?
It is, right? To you.
So money's not coming your way, that's for sure.
Exactly. So how do I change that? I told myself money is not the root of all evil. Money is enjoyable. I like making money. Money comes to me easily. These are the affirmations that you need to tell yourself.
The way I look at it as well is like the way Denlock taught me. It's like, if you were speaking to your money inside your head as like a female, how long is she gonna stick around? You know what I mean? How long is she gonna stick around? I mean, like, and I know the spiritual people in part of this group right now. It's like, if you're not happy with the money that God is sending you, what makes me gonna send you more? You know what I mean?
That's why we say when we get our money, we say thank you for the blessings. We say Alhamdulillah. That's basically it. How many times a day do you say thank you? Thank you for waking up. Thank you for giving my eyes. Thank you for giving my hands. Thank you for allowing my children to wake up today. Do you know what I mean? Little
like
conscious
all those
thoughts.
small things, like, I know they're small, but if you become paralyzed, believe me, it's a big thing.
Yeah.
Because some people out there that actually need someone to take them to the toilet.
Yeah.
They can't do it themselves, but we're blessed, we can do that.
We open a tap and we have water. People have to walk.
Like 10, 15 Ks.
I mean, these are the little things that we take for granted in like in the first world, and like we don't realize it. The next habit is, what is a enjoyable habit and what is a miserable habit? So we'll talk about the 9 to 5. Some people find that so miserable. It's so miserable to go to a job. But they're scared shitless of starting a business because they have to rely on themselves. Anything scary is good. You need to run after this.
It's only scary, like even when we first went to our tax agent, it's only scary because you don't know.
Exactly.
But once you know, it's not that scary anymore, to be honest. It's just knowledge. Because you're lacking knowledge, you get scared.
Yeah.
So in the day, if you want to start your own business, go to a seminar, go to a course, go get a mentor.
Yeah.
Believe me, he'll ease you up. Especially if he has a lot of experience. You know what I mean?
You gotta understand.
I know if it wasn't for Brody's confidence, I never would have.
Yeah, confidence goes a long way, man.
If it wasn't for Brody's confidence, man, I gotta say Brody played it really well. Because Brody was only doing this for 2 months before I came in. He was only 2A.
Have you guys ever heard the saying, you walk it like your energy walks into the room before you do? That's because your confidence walks into your the room before you do. Your confidence represents you and introduces you before you introduce yourself. Why is it whenever we go somewhere, people want to know us immediately? Because we hold ourselves like we know. We're unapologetically.
Because believe me, when you got it, people know that you got it.
Yeah. So we are not sorry for being us. And if you're sorry for being you, then you're not happy with yourself. You don't accept yourself. Then you're no longer enjoyable.
No one's going to accept you if you don't accept yourself.
100%. Okay. So the habits of successful people is obviously setting goals, setting targets. So setting targets is by June, I will be 6'8". That's a target, right?
Yeah,
by
how?
June, exactly. That everyone send me their goals. Everyone should know.
How? That's why we tell you to read. That's why we tell you to get this ready.
So for example, right? This is what we do every single day. Okay, Abbas, I want to get 5 sign-ups today. How the fuck are we going to do it?
First of all, I got there's many chat, whichever we have used in ages, which we did it. We actually helped us to get a lot more followers, to be honest. Yeah. She was against them, like, no, we're doing it anyway. Yeah. So what happens if the fan page is shut down? We'll start again. I'm pretty sure Yusuf can teach us how to start again.
He's like, no, what happened?
Yeah, well, that's a person that doesn't give up, to be honest. I'm not teasing you, that's a person that doesn't give up.
4 pages?
The 4th time now. And now we finally found out why. We found out why.
Three times.
Facebook doesn't allow you to have multiple Facebooks, and every single one of them was always linked to his phone number. You know what I'm trying to say? So eventually, like, you know what, man? What am I doing? It's a phone number. Because as soon as I send them off a message saying, hey, can we confirm your mobile number? As soon as I gave him the mobile number, shutting down. So it's obviously it answered itself. Yeah.
So setting goals, clear targets. When you work, when no one is watching. I'm not even kidding. Within the first month and a half to 2 months, Abbas and I know whether you're going to be a 6'8" or not. We know. We know. You know how? Person that doesn't need much direction, a person that takes accountability for their actions, and a person who takes charge before they're even charged. I don't need to check up on you for every 5 minutes. I don't need to check up on you every hour.
It's usually up to around. For me, like, I finish this, let's talk about chapter 3, or let's talk about chapter 2. And I do. Okay, then what's next? He goes, okay, let me speak to Jeremiah. That's the type of person that you need to be. You know, people's like, no, I don't want to annoy you. It's like, no.
We want you to annoy us.
It's not really annoying me. You think it's annoying me, but it's not really annoying me.
Yeah, I get really happy.
You gotta understand that I work from home. Like I work from 5:30 to 3 o'clock. That's my work hours, and after that, I'm still going to answer you anyway.
Yeah. It's basically.
If you want me to answer you really quickly, just send me $50 in my PayPal, and I'll blame it. I'll jump on a phone call.
So right now, if no one's watching, if Abbas and Safa just disappeared off the face of the earth, what would you do? Somehow you'd be like,
utilize Brody.
Some people, honestly, like, let's be honest, some people were like, shit, what do I do now?
When you today, sorry, I didn't even tell you. I've been speaking to one name. Lamina, hey. Kevin E. something. I don't know if you guys know who he is. I didn't even know who it was, but he's been speaking to hey. Now, he uploaded today a photo putting it together with Balaj. And this guy sends me, every time he comes across a post of birds, he shares it with me on my inbox. And I'm thinking maybe, he always starts up a conversation with me. This guy's 682-2 apparently. Because I've seen him about it 4 months ago, not 5 months ago, saying congratulations for reaching 682-2 / making 42 grand that month American. Yeah, and then that month. And this guy, I always watch his stories, but I didn't know it was part of the magic. It's weird. But we don't speak much, but he knows I'm a bird lover. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he watches. So whenever something's funny about birds, he always shares it with me. I'm thinking now maybe I can speak to him and get him on our meetings, since he's a lot more successful than a lot of people, and he's very tight with Balaj, and he had a photo with Balaj 12 years ago. And Balaj is 682-4. Yeah.
Because his wife is 682.
Abbas. So yesterday I was scrolling down on Facebook, and I've seen that lady. She had a post on some group around Liverpool and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like buy and sell stuff. She had a post saying about weight loss and I don't know what, and you want to join the program.
Yeah.
So I've reached, so she tried to sell me, but I flipped the conversation into like me selling her. And
I've done that.
Yeah.
Like twice now.
And she's like she had no idea about what's going on what age. Yeah. Because I've asked her like, okay, if I want to lose weight, how many liters of water do I have to drink a day? She's like, you have to drink 3 waters a day. I go, which water? Like there's specific. She goes, no, there is no specific water.
She goes, whatever you have at home is fine.
Whatever you have at home is fine.
So you know what he did? He took a photo of the kangaroo machine.
Yeah, so I took a photo of the kangaroo machine. I'll send it to her. I'll go, do you know about this water? She goes, no, I've never seen it before. And this and this. She goes to me, there is someone that she's mentoring, and they sell bottled water. I'm like, bottled water. She goes, yeah. She goes, I'm gonna check with him, and then I will get back to you, and I'll tell you what it is. She's interested. She was interested, and then
always be interested.
Really?
They're always gonna be interested.
Yeah, and she's not from here. She's from Perth.
Yeah.
But they do it online. But at the end of the thing, like after talking to her and this and that, she goes to me, if I'm gonna buy it through the other one, because she goes to me that the other one, she does it as well. So I don't know who that is. You know what I mean?
Herbalife?
The other.
No, it's not Herbalife.
No, it's not Herbalife. It's I think something fat. I don't know.
Oh yes, it's like isogenics. Yes.
PHAAT.
Yes, it's like isogenics. Yes.
Yeah. So she goes to me, one of my mentors does it, and I don't know what, if I'm going to buy it, I'm going to buy it off her. Like, I will be more than happy if you buy it off her, as long as you have the machine, you know what I mean? Like, because if you're thinking about, like, you know, if you're talking about health and I don't know what, and well-being and this and that, and you're interested in it, and you're so passionate about it, you have to do stuff like that. So, I don't know, probably, like, you know, if she's going to buy it from her, she's going to buy it from her, because she goes to me, I've already got, like, we spoke, you know what I mean? She didn't have that, like, she was talking to me like normal, like giving me like her time, you know what I mean? It was late, it was like here 11:30, here 11:30, over there around like 9 o'clock. She was giving me her time.
Where does she live?
She's from Perth.
Oh yes, because they're 3 hour difference.
Yeah.
See, you know how you would have sold her? Do you remember ages ago how you were about to sell your coach, the Herbalife?
Yeah.
Okay, this is very easy and you guys can use it as well. What's one MLM that everyone sees everywhere these days? Norwex, right? I know one of my friends is Jahida, okay? I asked Jahida, how much do you get what's your commission per sale? She goes 30%. I go, okay. She's like, she knows what I do. She knows everything. I go, if you were to sell a $6,000 worth of product, how much would you get back? She's like, $1,800. That's 30% of 6,000. I go, do you know how much I would make if I sold one Kangen machine, which is 6K? She's like, no. I go, I'll get
3,937.
Yeah, and then she was like, what? I'm like, yeah, you're selling 6K worth of stuff. I'm selling 6K worth of stuff.
So except yours is just one product. She has to sell like, I don't know how many different products.
Also, she needs to go somewhere. I don't.
And she has to carry it, and she has to do this, and she has to
and
go up a party.
the order has to come to her.
And then she has to go back and send it and give it to them.
Right. I don't send shit.
There's more effort, yeah.
So she was like, oh, shit. Do you know what I mean? Just perspective. Like Herbalife, I know there's tiers. I don't know the exact tiers. But in Herbalife and Isogenics and the fat program, you need to buy the product in order to keep this, like the sponsor ID sort of active. You know what I mean? So you need to keep that.
That's like your life. Yeah.
That's exactly what Herbalife.
Yeah, that you got to
buy a product while you have that sponsor ID. That's it. It's gone.
Yeah, and I think they're one. And if you don't sell in a specific amount, you derank. We never derank. So whatever you are right now, whatever rank you're at, you are there for life until you move up.
Yeah.
You won't degrade. That's the best part of an magic. You will never degrade. Right now, we're almost 6A2. All right? If we leave the business for like 5 years and come back, we'll probably be 6A2 because one of you guys would have been 6A.
We'll be 6A2-2.
Yeah.
Maybe even more. You know
Do you know what I mean? Because we will never, ever be lower than that. That's the best part of the magic. Yeah, the products are a little bit on the pricey side, but how much do you pay for this and how much do you pay for that?
But anyway, I always thought it's pretty expensive. Like, man, I've never heard of a cheap treadmill.
Yeah.
Well, like, you know, like when you go to Macca's, it's cheap. When you go to Subway, it's expensive. Whenever something's good for you, it's more expensive.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is.
But it's got nothing to do with the money. Like, you know what I mean? If you've got that mindset, oh, everything is expensive, you're not going to sell it.
To be honest, I didn't go like deep with her about how much she makes and this and that, because I have her own company. You get what I mean? I didn't thought it's like because it's not like Herbalife or stuff like that. Like it's a big company affiliating for it. But I thought it's her own company. That's why I didn't ask her how much you make per person and this and that. So I didn't know what's that company. I searched it up, but yeah, it comes up like I don't know. You know what I mean?
It's like Herbalife.
Yeah, but that's why I didn't go deep with it. Like
I know one of the girls that like I've had her on my Facebook for ages. Like I've known her longer than we've been doing. Like I've known her for like since my son was baby. So I have heaps of people on. It's funny. I have people on our team, on my Facebook that do isogenics, the fat program, Norway. I know more. It's very easy because what happens is these MLMs suck people in. Oh, let's make money from home, and then they don't mentor them. That's the hard thing. They don't mentor them. They don't show them how to make money. They don't tell them how to make money. The mentor basically at the top makes all the money, and then everyone's just struggling. It's not nice. It's not a nice way to make it. I know this because Brendan Teagle was in isogenics. He left isogenics to get a Kangen water. Brendan Odin, what is it called? Brendan Odin,
anyway.
What is it called? Freaking, it's him and Brian Hodgkinson and Travis Fox always in a different MLM that basically if they sold as much as they have now, they wouldn't have made as much as they are now. Yeah. And that's the thing with MLMs. This is not MLM. We're a network marketing company. We don't have multi-level. It's not a triangle. It's a rank system. That's how it works. So I wanted to just get through this really quick. So a successful person, now I understand most of you may not be here yet, but I'm going to give you examples of how you can be there. Pay someone else to do the less important tasks. Okay, hold on. I need to spend 5 hours in my wardrobe to clean it up and organize it because if I don't, my closet is going to collapse. Okay, I have a friend that's a cleaner that I can pay to do this. Or if you don't have the money, tell her that you'll give her a shout out and you have 5K or 1K, 2K, 3K people on your business page, okay? And she can clean for free. Or you'll advertise for her for free. Twice a week she comes to your house. Do you see where you guys can like kind of like
become a person of value, man?
Yeah.
Every single day people dropping off shit to her.
Every day.
Every single day people dropping off stuff to her, cakes and shout out for this and scarves and this and that. Yesterday that group we're part of, like you know that Wissam, what's his name?
Nabusi,
the guy's public speaker. I think you told me you know him. Yeah, he's invited me to. Has he invited you to the event on the 26th?
I think it's an invitation.
Huh?
Because I like his page, so I think
he reached out to me personally. Like me and him always speak. He's been trying to connect with me for a long time. So he's got me to come into his event. He goes, come to this event for me. He goes, and I'll be at your event. I go, what event are you talking about? He goes, the one that you, Brody, and all that's hosting. I'm like, done. He goes, but you already know I'm not interested in magic, but I don't really care. I won't put people with me. That's it. That's it.
What does he exactly do?
He started off with multi-level marketing. He started making a lot of money when he was younger. And now he's got multiple gyms in Australia and around the world. So this guy's he's living the high life. But the main thing he wants to do right now is get people's negative mindset. How do you think he came across us? Some person was talking about, can you make money? Can you start online business? Can you start a business with 20K? People start attacking him. Because I put something so nicely and positive online, he kicked it through us.
Yeah. So he's just an influencer. Like he's not into it.
Yeah, but because he's done a lot of self-development back in that. Like, this guy's older than us, about 40 years old. Yeah. He's done a lot of self-development. He's done it in every single book I've read. He's really read it, and he goes to every single Gary Vee event. And this guy really knows what he's talking about. It's like, you know what? And I remember one time I had to meet up with him, but she wouldn't. I don't know where, like Kimba. Yeah, and I ended up going, and we ended up making another booking, and he cancelled, and we never actually really connected. But he wants to get with us so we can start to inspire and influence people together. Yeah, because he really has a bit like a group of people that he reckons that can influence and inspire, and I believe I can get a couple of you guys as well. Yeah. You know, so obviously.
So our main objective here is we're trying to. Why is it that we have something on the back end helping people make money, but why is it the forefront and the attraction is influence? It's because in our community, no matter what nationality you come from, no matter what religion you come from, no matter what background you come from, there is a deep, dark hole in our sort of community that people have kind of been sucked into for a very long time. If one person becomes a person of change, then you can be the pathway to success for the people to come.
Yeah.
So that's the main objective
like,
here.
Everything's impossible until someone does it.
Yeah.
Literally, everything's impossible until literally one person does it. It's like, you know what, if you can break the record, then I can beat him.
Yeah.
That's what impossible is. Because they've seen someone else do it, it's like, you know, I can do it as well.
Yeah.
And that was exactly like with me. You know, when Brady was doing his go live and my first time ever seen him, it's like, bro, this guy's telling the truth. It's my second day back at work, and this guy's walking his dogs and on a farm. It's like, you know what, bro, I can do it.
Yeah. So like right now, you guys may be going to work, maybe obviously struggling. It's okay. But eventually people are going to realize that you're starting to make money. The more money that you make, or the more value that people see in you, the more likely they're going to invest in you. And if they invest in you, you make money. And if they make money, you make money. And if their people make money,
and make sure that you're ready for it. Because I've seen people in this business, which obviously you guys don't know who they are, but they hit the floor running and they weren't ready for it. We disappeared. Yeah. I'm talking about, I know that person that's part of our team, which has been gone for over a year now. The first month and a half, he reached about 27 sales. Hitting it too hard. That needed so much help. I'm like, bro, you need to help your own team.
And they would rely on us too much. Now, you guys can rely on us for so much, but we're going to tell you guys, do you guys right now, if I ask you guys, do you guys know how to do paperwork? Do you guys know how to do your own coaching calls?
You can pour in straight away right now. Like, you can get one person, and all of a sudden the next day you got someone else, or next day you got someone else, and you got someone else, and like, you know what, bro?
You can go crazy.
Thank you so much, man. I'm still part of the team call, but I'm going to start my own team. And I was like, yes, that's what I want you to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
it doesn't mean I'm going to kick you out. It's like, no, man, that's what I want. I want more leaders within Team McCall.
Yeah. But I also want you to be a leader for those people, and I don't want them to stray away. So, like, if, for example, this is what I was asking. If Abbas and Safa left the face of the earth right now, you guys would be like, oh, what am I going to do? But you guys shouldn't be scared, because eventually we want you guys to branch off in your own little direction. Okay? We knew someone that didn't actually tell anyone this. He never ever wanted anyone to be dependent. So he would never tell his secrets to shit. Never tell his secrets to anyone. No, we want you guys to do paperwork. No, we want you guys to be coaches. No, we want you guys to do your own coaching course. We want you guys to understand the benefits of the product. Why? Because you guys are growing the team. Not me. I'm growing my team regardless, but I need you guys to grow your team. That's the difference between a person, like, there's someone that's like, it's like lion and a gazelle.
No, there's leaders. That's the difference between leaders. Leaders like to get more leaders, you know.
Yeah.
People that are on top, some people are on top, like, they don't want to lose their job. They don't want to teach the next person because they don't want someone taking their place. But true leaders, they want someone to take over and never be missed. That's what true leaders want. They don't want to be missed. Like, oh my God, if I leave, are they going to forget me? That's the whole point, because the person that you've taught, you've trained, can possibly go further than you ever went.
Yeah.
And that's what you want.
Yeah.
If you're a true leader, that's what you want. If you are truly a true leader.
And that's how it works. You want to be able to take the next step in your leadership. So right now, you guys might feel like you're kind of stagnant. It's because you guys have to take the next step. And what's the next step? Do your own coaching course. You know what? Tell me one day. You know what? No one's told us this in a while. If you guys want to host the whole team meeting or a portion of the team meeting, we're not going to say no.
I'll have to sit down and just listen from whatever you guys.
I'd love it.
I know Aziz has a lot of knowledge. She's been holding out lately. That's why I'm trying to catch up with breakfast, because you've always got something good to say.
A great leader.
My mouth will open up about today, but no.
Why? You gotta share.
She's a whole
lot.
She might think, I don't like. I like to learn. That's why I read a lot. So whatever.
I swear, today was just a mind blown knowledge today. But I need to write it all down, because my mind is just like.
You're exactly like me. If I don't write it down, I like to give it out one time.
I swear, like, I'm like fully writing it down, so I just need to put it together.
Well, a great leader is a great student.
So if you want to become a great leader, you gotta be like. If you want to become a great leader, you also gotta take great orders. So a great leader always takes good orders as well. Not because I'm the leader, I can't take orders. No, and one of the greatest leaders always took great orders as well.
I don't have anything else to say, but
we have to go pray.
We have to go pray. And hopefully our kids are asleep. All right, guys, I'm just going to stop this recording.